Hello, what's up everyone? Saya Moderer here with another Gunpla video. In this episode, I will review another expansion kit released as P-Bandai exclusive in September 2020. This is the review of High Grade After Colony, Assault Booster and High Mobility Unit for Gundam Geminass 01. Tell the truth, I'm not familiar with Gundam Wing set story, so I don't know much about this Assault Booster or High Mobility units. Nevertheless, just by looking at the names and box art, we could easily imply that these two are kind of upgrades to improve the performance of Gundam Geminass. One certain point though, like other expansion units, you will need P-Bandai high-grade Gundam Geminass to build this kit properly. Either it is Unit 1 or Unit 2, which was just announced a few days ago. Similar with P-Bandai Gundam Geminass 01, this expansion kit comes with an interesting box art design. There are more details and information printed on the box art compared to an ordinary P-Bandai box. However, unlike the previous Gundam Geminass 01, which has colorful box art, this add-on comes with a monochrome box like a typical P-Bandai should be. This kit comes with 6 runners and a big sticker sheet, which probably seems pretty annoying for some people. But I think this is pretty normal for a high-grade kit, and of course, if you had stickers, you can always paint the kit. As mentioned before, there are 2 basic configurations provided by this add-on. The first is Assault Booster unit, which is shown on the left, and the second is High Mobility unit on the right. These 2 units could also be combined, which will be shown later in this video. Each unit basically consists of 3 parts, which could be attached onto the backpack, shoulders, and legs of Gundam Geminass. These add-ons have pretty good details and color separation. Of course, some of them were produced by stickers. So, let us start with the Assault Booster unit. The white parts of these back thrusters of Assault Booster unit are stickers. And the same applies for those tiny yellow parts of the thruster. Anyway, the outer part of the wing use white plastic part for color separation. The shoulder thruster on the other hand is sticker free, which is pretty nice. The yellow part of this leg thruster uses plastic part. However, the inner side uses pretty large gray sticker, which I think you could omit because it is basically unnoticeable from the outside. Similar with Assault Booster unit, the white part of High Mobility unit's back thrusters also uses sticker. Anyway, this yellow part is plastic part. The back thruster holds a pair of handheld weapons, which I don't know how to call them because the name was not mentioned in the manual, with these yellow parts using stickers. The yellow verniers and gray circles part on booster pod also use stickers. And finally, the leg thruster, which is identical with the one came with Assault Booster unit. The only difference is just the color. It also used gray sticker for the inner side. Okay, now let's attach the Assault Booster unit onto the Gundam. First, just detach the shoulder armor like this, and attach the shoulder thruster into the gap. Next, attach the leg thruster into the peg hole on each side of the leg, and lock it by attaching the rear armor of the thruster. And finally, attach the back thrusters into 2 peg holes on the backpack. And this is how the Geminass 01 looks like with the Assault Booster unit. Compared to the old Assault Booster Geminass kit, this new version surely looks much better in detail and proportion. There are 2 main gimmicks of the Assault Booster. First, you can move the cover things on the top and below the shoulder thruster. I don't know how to call them, but they look like thrust reversers which were used by old airplanes like Boeing 737-200 or McDonnell Douglas MD-80. And they look pretty cool. Another gimmick is you can move wings or the back thrusters as you wish. The next is high mobility unit. Similar with Assault Booster, what you have to do is just attaching the add-ons on the shoulders, backpack and legs. Compared to Assault Booster unit, the high mobility unit is way bigger. It looks like the Gundam is using a pair of giant turbofan engine. And tell the truth, this one is my favorite between the two basic configurations offered by the add-on kit. On the other hand, because of the bulky add-on, it becomes difficult to move the arms, especially when the shield is attached to it. You also couldn't move the shoulder thruster as the Assault Booster. Anyway, the high mobility unit has more gimmicks for the backpack. In addition for articulate wings, you also have option to adjust the handheld weapon in the wing, either in the stored or deployed condition. And finally, you can also put the weapons on Geminass hands. As I mentioned before, the Assault Booster and high mobility unit could be combined together into a new form. For this new form, you will use shoulder booster from Assault Booster unit as shown before. You can choose either the Assault Booster or high mobility unit for the leg booster because they're actually identical except for the colors. Next, detach the red armor part from shoulder booster of high mobility unit and attach a special connector into the booster. Turn the red part and slide it into the booster like this. Now you can attach the shoulder booster to the foot of the Gundam. And finally, combine the backpack of Assault Booster and high mobility unit, attach them back to the backpack of Geminass and finish. Now, the Geminass really looks like a beast with the combined boosters attached to it. One important thing to remember though, more parts mean more weight, and this combined form makes the Gundam harder to be posed because it's very heavy. And finally, time for verdict. I would say that this kit is a nice add-on for high-grade Gundam Geminass. It has great details, nice proportion and pretty fun gimmicks. The only issue I have with this kit was the weight while using the combined form of Assault Booster and high mobility unit. The stickers were quite good, and you can actually omit some of them while building the kit. If you have high-grade Gundam Geminass Unit 1 and you plan to buy Gundam Geminass Unit 2, I recommend you to have this add-on because of course it will be compatible for both Gundams. Unfortunately though, this is a P-Bandai kit and almost costs as much as the Gundam themselves. So whether you buy it or not, the choices are yours. So that's all for the review for the high-grade After Colony Assault Booster and High Mobility Unit for Gundam Geminass 01. If you have any comments or thoughts, just give a comment below and subscribe for another latest kit reviews. Thanks so much for watching this video and see you next time with another gunpla review.